Hey, what's going on, guys? Danny here with you. In this video, we're going to talk about some reasons why Shiba Inu could be dropping right now, as well as look at some different levels that we could be heading to. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. All right, so if you've been paying attention the last couple hours, we have been dropping. We did consolidate down here and continue dropping throughout the day. And we came down and tested our trend line that we've had the last couple of days right here. And you see we did break that. And because of that, I think we do have some panic selling going on right now at the moment. And another reason for that, I think a lot of holders have been waiting for Kraken and even Robinhood to list, and they have not been listed on there yet. So we do have a little bit of FUD going on right now at the moment. And I do want to quickly head over here to our daily chart and just point one thing out as well. All right, so currently over here on our daily chart, you slide this out a little more. All right, so over here, I'm going to check out the RSI and everything as well. All right, let me move this up some. All right. So as you can see right here, we did a couple of videos ago, I was talking about how we did have a big bearish divergence. We were making lower highs right here on the price chart. It's a very slight difference, but that is a bearish divergence over the course. So we're making higher highs right here and lower highs right here on the RSI. So that was a pretty decent bearish divergence. And we also did have a trend line right here that we were forming. And as you see, we did break this trend line. So we are heading down for a correction. Luckily, our RSI, or excuse me, stochastic is right near the bottom. But I do believe I believe there's two factors of why we are dropping right now. Of course, we do have a lot of FUD going on and panic selling. I personally am holding right now. I'm holding long term. But again, I do believe it was because we had the Kraken and also not being listed on Robinhood, plus our bearish divergence and this trend line. I do believe there's multiple things going on as why we were dropping right now. But let's go head back over to our 15-minute chart and look at where we could be heading short term. All right, and as you see over here on our chart, we are getting a nice little bounce right here. And let me head over here. All right, so we did draw a Fibonacci retracement out the other day. We went from our swing low right here, as you see, up to our swing high right here. And that gave us our Fibonacci levels. So of course, right here we have the 0.618, and down here is our 0.786. This is the last level on our Fibonacci, and as you can see right here, we did come below it, but we are currently holding right above it at the moment. And also, we do have this trend line that is going sideways right here. So that is another reason why we are actually bouncing off of this area. We could, of course, be forming another pattern right now. We could drop out of the bottom out here. What I'm looking for right now is for us to come up here and retest our trend line. This is now a major resistance level because it has been our support level, as you see the last couple days. So this will now be a major resistance level. So we're going to come back up here and probably retest. If we get rejected, we will be coming back down here. We may consolidate, form a pattern, and then try to bounce back up. And of course, the more times that you basically you do hit this right here, it's kind of like taking a batting ram and kind of breaking through a wall. The more touches you have, eventually you will break through. And also vice versa, the more touches you have on a bearish note, then eventually you probably break through as well, which is one reason what could have been happening right there as well. But yeah, short term, I do believe we're going to come back up here and retest. If we don't break through, we're going to probably consolidate, make a pattern. And if we don't continue there, we probably will drop back down here to our 0.618 area over here on our longer scale. That would be right around here. All right, and longer term, actually, let's draw a Fibonacci retracement out and see how we are looking. All right, so I'm going to go from our swing high that we had here from yesterday, come down here to our swing low that we just had about 15 minutes to an hour ago. All right, so currently, let me zoom this out a little more. So of course, we did have this bounce right here. The next levels we're going to look at on a bullish side is, of course, our 0.5 right here. Our 0.38 does line up perfectly with our resistance line right here. So again, of course, if we can't break this through this, we'll come back down and retest this level again right there. Our bullish areas we want to look at is the 0.5, 0.618. Hopefully we can get back up here in a descending triangle, form support again, and break up out of here. But again, if we do happen to break bearish, then, or continue on the bearish breakdown, our next two levels will be down here. This is at the negative 0.27 on the Fibonacci, and of course the 0.618 will be the next level right here. And this also does almost line up very well with our major support line that we had. This support line is right here from where we listed on Binance a couple months ago, and also the last local high that we had before we did have this big breakout right here, or where we currently were the past couple days. And also, if we want to get a target on our descending triangle, since we did actually break through this resistance line right here, we'll pull from the top of the triangle down to the base right here, our trend line. And we'll pull this out to our breakout area, so somewhere around here. All right, and as you see, this does put us right around this level right here. So right around our, of course, our last major resistance line. And then also down here, I believe this will actually be the 0.618. This is the 0.5 Fibonacci right here on our long term. And this is the 0.618 area right there. So this does line up fairly well with our major resistance lines right here. If we do go this low, I don't think we'll go any lower. This is major resistance, which is now for support line. So we'd probably consolidate here, make a pattern, and then slowly bounce up here and consolidate for a while. But we will look and see how that does play out long term. We are, of course, still getting this bounce right here. Let's go over here and check out our RSIs and see how we are looking. All right, so over here on our RSIs, this is the 15-minute chart. We did, of course, we are in the oversold territory right here, so we will be coming back up at least to have a retest. This could be another trend line right here that we have to watch out for. Come back up here, and if we don't break through this trend line, then we'll come back down, which actually could mean that, we could come up here, retest this trend line, which would be probably right around this area. If we get rejected, we'll come back down and then create a lower low on here or consolidate sideways. Our stochastic RSI is starting to come back up. We'll have to see how high we do go on this one. And over here on our hourly chart. All right, so our hourly chart, our RSI right here is still very oversold. We're actually probably around the, actually it's below it, but probably right around the 22 area. So over here on our hourly, we are still oversold. So we should be seeing another bounce come in. Our stochastic is way oversold as well. We are hopefully going to come back up here and start the next run. All right, and on our 4-hourly chart, our RSI is currently around, let's see, delete this out of there. All right, our RSI is heading down to our trend line, to our oversold area right here. We are currently right around the 32 area. Stochastic is way down here. We are way oversold as well. We should be seeing another bounce come back up here. And of course, on our daily chart, our RSI currently is sitting around the 59 area. That's decent during a large bull run right here. Our stochastic is almost down to the very bottom right here. Next couple hours, we should see this hopefully correcting and coming back up here. I don't like seeing corrections like this. Of course, this could be a very mild one. We could be getting a bounce and heading right back up. But one good thing is right now, because of this drop right here, we actually did clear out all of our stochastics and RSIs, so we are very low, and we do have a lot of room to run with. And let me head back over to a 15-minute chart. All right, so as you see, we still are getting this bounce right here. We'll have to see again how this does play out. We will be heading back towards this area right here to retest this trend line. And again, we will either either get rejected right here, come back down to this level, and of course, if we break this level, we'll be heading lower to these two levels right here. And of course, if we break through, that will be a major bullish sign. We'll have to see again how this does play out. But again, short term, our next two levels bearish will be the 0.27 around the 47.35 and the 0.618 at the 40.38. And this is, our, of course, again, a very strong support line right here. But we will have to wait and see how this does play out. And I will try to update you guys tomorrow morning, see where we are and the next levels that we could be heading to. But again, I appreciate all the new subscribers that we have. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do like and subscribe. And I'll try to keep you guys updated on the next video. And please take care tonight, and I'll see you later. All right, thanks.